Guys, I have a fun fact to tell you about a Mustang quite like this one. Maybe it had a convertible top, who cares? The very first Mustang was kicking around a dealership doing some promotional things. It was a little hush-hush. They were debuting the car later on. It hadn't even been done yet. And guess what? It was the first one to ever sell. Because just like that gentleman who walked in the dealer for whatever other kind of Ford it was, he saw the Mustang there. It was supposed to be covered, and he had to have it. And the salesman took some heat because he let him do it. They sold Ford's car at a dealer when it was there for promotion. And shoot, that was a good sign for Ford, right? They were off to a good start right out of the gate, and they barely even launched these cars. So if you're anything like that guy, I know I am. I love these 65s. You might have heard of Ken Block with the unicorns and all that. He picked his 65 because it is one of America's most iconic pieces ever. It has so much cool history. And all of that aside, this car in front of me is incredibly, incredibly gorgeous. This poppy red looks something like orange, but they call it poppy red. Looks awesome on here. We have a big V8 under the hood. It's a 289. It is painted blue. It looks gorgeous. Oh man, the styling up front is lovely. Look at all this stuff we have going on the front, guys. We have a big old pony. We have these nice Ford lettering, all this chrome and everything. Looks brand spanking new. That's because this car has been fully restored. This is not a frame up, no body up or down, whatever you want to call it. This is a full rotisserie restoration. That means that every nut and bolt, every crevice has been touched. And let's check out some of the detail work they did under the hood here. Wow, look at that air cleaner sticking up tall. We have all brand new hardware holding these fenders down. The engine bays of these look very cool black, and then with that blue motor, orange paint, I really dig the contrast. It is a tight squeeze, this big V8 in between these shock towers here, but they made it happen. You've got bracing going from the firewall to the shock towers. That was some new age stuff there, making this car handle even better, keeping the front end tight. And right, this one here, guys, has a ton of originality, you know, with them stickers and all sorts of goodies going on. It does have a newer battery. You are going to love it. You are going to have a wonderful time enjoying this one. It needs nothing at all, no work. It is a turnkey and go. I even made sure we put fresh oil in this puppy too. These hand-cooked tires right down below under that fender, those are brand new too. Our techs have gone through it. I have gone through it. We have driven it, putting miles on it. This is a very nice one, and you could be the lucky guy or gal to be owning it, to be driving it, to be taking her to the shows, taking her to the pony shows probably here, being a Mustang, and you know, fold up seat in the back if you want to have a couple more passengers, maybe some smaller ones, some kids, some grandkids. Take them anywhere. This car doesn't care. It's going to look good. It's going to drive good no matter how, who, or what you do in it. This is awesome in here. This is a numbers matching car as well. I'm sorry with the Fords, that is date code matching. The motor this car was born with is still in it, along with the transmission here. That nice little manual. We have an AM radio in there, kicking out some tunes through these speakers. And we have these factory bucket seats in here, done in a nice black vinyl. The steering wheel is very hot and very dashing. And when you look just past it, you're going to see a very slick and timeless gauge cluster there. Look at that, a speedo going all the way up to 120. This thing has just 63,000 miles shown on it. Wow. The door fitment is perfect. All the trim, all the buttons, all the knobs, everything is 10 out of 10. This car is so well sorted. It is really, really a stunner. If you come around back here, take a look at how flat all this paint is, how bright all of this chrome work is, and man, again on fitment, this is all so nice. One thing I really, really like about this car is these gas fills. This spins off, and that is where you fill your gas tank. That is very cool. And then down below, shout out to Lafontaine Classic Cars. They're pretty great people over there. We got dual stainless exhaust coming out the back. Look at the little beauty rings they put on the rear valence. That is sweet. They easily could have done nothing, saved a whole bunch of money, not had to punch a hole, not had to make this beauty ring, not had to roll the tips, and just let that exhaust dump out below. But they didn't. They made it right. They went above and beyond. They had a lot of pride in their cars. Now, they did not fall short on the interior. Look at this lovely, lovely gauge cluster in front of me. Like I said, speeding all the way up to 120, which in 65 was like light speed. We've got fuel gauge on the left. Our odometer way down low showing 63,000 like I was talking about. And we got our coolant temp on the right. Back then, there was no worries in the world. You just got a couple things here. And maybe more importantly, we got our radio. You buzz that on, get tuned in, jam out, and have your fun. There's a cigarette lighter there. We have our windshield wiper controls, our lights. Our horn can be worked with either three of these little paddles here. It moves in all different ways. And then right down in the middle here, we have a lovely, lovely little 3-speed. They had shift knobs made of wood, like some kind of lovely European car. I like that. All our heat controls here. And our ashtray. Very nice. This dash pad here is really elegant. I really think it kind of completes the dash with just this is great, but that really makes it all pop and work well together. A lovely, lovely styling touch. The red, white, and blue with the pony on the glove box is very, very nice. Under these visors, we see nothing but more clean, new, and fresh fabric. And these hold firm wherever you want to put them. All very good. This headliner is tight and very, very nice all the way down. And you make it into the back, and it looks like $1,000,000 back there too. The speaker bezels, the speaker covers, the little lights, all the chrome, the chrome hinges for this fold-up seat. Look 10 out of 10. All right, guys, this has been a fun one. We love these Mustangs here. A Fastback is not going anywhere. These cars are so cool and timeless. If you think this could be for you, you think it might be for your friend, your lady, whomever it may be, reach out, and here's the number. It's 248-714-2110. And I'll put that in the description along with our email, our website, where you can check out a whole bunch of other cool cars. We got stuff like this coming in all the time, so you'll probably want to subscribe to stay in the loop and keep you up with that scoop of what we've got coming. And lastly, guys, just thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. I dare you to check out our socials. A lot of sweet stuff on there too. Facebook, Instagram, you name it, we're on it. Check out the description. Thank you from Lafontaine Classic Cars. My name is Mackenzie. This is 65 Mustang, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.